A breast cancer diagnosis can be complex. There are varying types of the disease. Breast cancer that is not supported by the hormones estrogen and progesterone, nor by the presence of too many HER2 receptors, is called triple negative. It is more rare and does not respond to typical breast cancer medicines. But Mercy Medical Center Dr. Jennifer Joe says there is tremendous research happening right now. Doctor, good to have you on the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
So triple negative breast cancer, let's talk exactly what is it, first of all?
So it's a more aggressive type of breast cancer that we see, and unfortunately, because it's not estrogen receptor positive and it's not HER2 positive, we don't have a great number of medications that can be used to treat it.
And is it diagnosed in the same way? I mean, a woman should just have her standard, checkups?
It is diagnosed in the same way, and when we do local therapy for it, it is pretty much the same as other types of breast cancers. But unfortunately, these types of breast cancers do tend to spread a little bit more quickly to other parts of the body, and that's when it gets a bit difficult to treat.
I know you say it's more rare. How common is it? I mean, how many, what are you seeing?
Sure. So about 10 to 20% of our breast cancers that we treat are triple negative breast cancers.
If a woman gets this diagnosis, or a man, how should they respond?
So it sort of depends on where the cancer has already gone. If it's a local triple negative breast cancer, then we will treat it locally with surgery and perhaps radiation. There is standard chemotherapy agents out there that also treat that type of breast cancer. But when we get into the situation where the cancer doesn't respond or relapses, then we don't have a lot of medications out there that can treat those types of breast cancers. There's a new medication out there called sacituzumab govitecan.
That's a mouthful.
Yes, it is. And it's been actually shown to prolong the progression-free survival, and is a very interesting, unique medication where it's a sophisticated drug delivery system where there's an antibody that's attached to a drug, and that antibody drug conjugate sort of works like a Trojan horse and gets the drug into a cancer cell. Once it gets in there, because it's attached to the drug, it allows that drug to kind of get dispersed into the cancer cell and allows that cancer cell to die.
Okay.
And so this is a really interesting way of actually delivering medication for a very resistant type of cancer.
So it sounds like the hope is that even though more detrimental and more rare, there is a lot of research going on.
There is.
Okay. Well, if you have any other questions or you would like a referral, you can call 1-800-MD-MERCY.